What up, everybody? Angelicta. Thank you very much for the follow. And yeah, Cute Math, welcome, but unfortunately first honor goes to F me. He was here and even phoned me just as I was starting the stream. That's how keen he was to see me. But here I am now. I don't know who this Miss Click you're talking about is, but she's got nothing to do with me, so kindly stop talking about her. This game sucks. It's just boards with letters. FFS. Just you wait till I go to Portugal, and I'll tell you what I think of Portugal. This cheese sucks. It's just soft. This region sucks. It's all overpriced restaurants. This sausage sucks. It's not even a sausage, it's an enchido. What up, Tart Boy? Part about overpriced restaurants, you will be right. It goes well. I have got a surprise for you, Mr. Tart. You're gonna enjoy this. Check it. It's a lady in the evil outfit. Well, this is pretty ambiguous, but when drawn, it was intended as a lady. So. Are you planning on becoming a Santa Claus with that beard? Yeah, but it's a bit too ginger for that, isn't it? I need to get a bit older. Maybe the stress of making the game will make my beard go white soon. But yeah, this looks pretty cool. Bleach it. Oh my god, that would be amazing. Oh, that would be funny. Imagine Cat coming home from work and I'm just here with a white beard. Not gonna lie, I think it would look pretty badass. Not like attractive badass, but still badass. Pink beard on 2,000 followers. That's quite far away. Maybe I'll have shaved by then. Let's check this out. Yeah, I'm feeling it. Looks pretty cool. So this month, you've got high hopes for this channel, huh? Joke's on you, I'm not entertaining enough. Blue hairs and Fortnite gameplays when I understand the reference. Once I understand less than 50% of these references, then I'll be like, right, I'm old, but I'm still getting some of them. That was Ninja. Oh, I left the window open, I need to shut that. You can't be more than 30, right? Aw, shucks. Sweetheart. I am 31. Here. Kiss ass. Thanks for grounding me again, Watery Tart. It was there when the pyramids were built. It's just mean at me. Turns out that was Cat's alt account. I've been doing math all day. Is that why you're so surly? That's right. I was thinking, where did I get surly from? But I got it from Surly Sane? Surly Sane? Darapan, hello, long time no see, how you doing? Alright, let's check this out. Soon it will all be over, man. That's not intended to sound rapey / murdery. It's supposed to be an uplifting message about finishing your exams. Doing good. I recently got a job and I've done a bunch of programming in the free time. Awesome. That's good to hear. Alright, here we go. I like it. Your skin looks awful. You get your own command now, Bez. I have no idea what day my summer holiday ends. My college is supposed to email all the students like next week. What a great system. Wow, that's pretty bad because then you can't plan anything. Are you changing melee weapons on characters? What do you mean by changing? I doubt the answer is yes though, but I'm not sure what you mean. Nothing functionally is changing currently. Can't basically plan anything for next month. Yeah, exactly. That kind of sucks. I really love the art style of this game. Thanks, Ryan. That's who made the art. Right, so that's the outfit added. Everything in life is exclamation mark best joke. Not everything. Not everything. Right. So that's Dunzo. Right, I've got screaming kids outside. I'm definitely gonna shut the window now. Shut up, you little shit. Stop having fun. Stop enjoying your childhood. There are angry old guys up here trying to stream. Alright, I'm good. Thanks, Tart. Don't touch that W value, screaming kids outside. Sending this to pizza. What, do you want them to put the kids down? I bet if I told the kids I'm a Twitch streamer, they'd just be like, "Why would you play Fortnite?" No. Programming and you wouldn't understand. Yeah. Right. Yeah, there you go. Are you saying Python is for 5-year-olds? What's Lua for then? Lua is what babies program in before they can say mama or dada. Six years old, right? So I'm higher up on the rung than Python programmers. Oh yeah. I'll take that. We once had something, I don't know what happened, but something fell through the ceiling. Not through the ceiling, but like the ceiling in the kitchen, like something banged, and then it was just like almost broken through. And we were just like, I kind of need to cook, but I also don't want to die. So the solution was we were cooking in the kitchen while wearing helmets. That probably looked pretty funny. Wait, why did I add that? That's wrong. Thankfully, we survived. If Python's for 5-year-olds, what's Click Team Fusion for? That's a question for Chuck, because I don't have any experience with it. Team is for Ryan's. Oh, he's got you tied up in a knot there. So now you can't shit on it without self-burning. I'm noticing all my incorrect answers on this quiz are from the most stupid, careless mistakes. All right, like forgetting to put a negative sign on a number. Did you? So I'm gonna say, when you did your last exam, how much time did you have left? Is it multiple choice or what's the happy haps? I didn't do my last exam for the math one, so this is the first time. Right. I'm just thinking because I usually end up finishing early, and when I do that, I tend to just do the test again. I know that really sucks, but I usually find a couple of errors. Are you rich yet, Top Rider? I'm not rich, alas. Wait, that's right, yeah. So the attacks are fudged. Do we not have an attack? I think we do. Up to 12. Are we doing too many? Oh, it's attacking. I see. Can't argue that. I like simplicity because I'm a wee bit dense. There's nothing wrong with liking simplicity. It means you prefer working smart rather than working hard. Totally gonna do that. I make too many silly mistakes not to not do that. Linear algebra, which in itself I have no issue with. I just need to pay more attention when I'm writing stuff down. Here. All right. Looking good. I've been seriously starting to consider getting a third monitor. It would be so much easier when, for example, streaming and working on projects. Would it be? Do you need more? Like, I find I do like working with 2 monitors, but what would I need for? What would I need a third one for? You know what I'm saying? I did have a third monitor once, but I basically just used it to have like a Twitch stream on or some kind of TV show or something, so that just made me less productive. It was not good. It's not the intended consequence. Just give me 1 second. Okay, we're good. Drop comics all over the top of my notepad. First, main monitor. Second, references, etc. Third, streaming software, etc. All right. So the references, etc. Could you not just have that on your main monitor as well? I agree. Okay, I agree with you though, because I do find I don't like switching over my streaming software and stuff on my second monitor, but it doesn't justify a third one. Not for me anyway. So I'll concede that I'm not going to disagree with your investment if you go for it. I like having 3 monitors because it makes me feel like I'm doing really important government work. Yeah, it makes you feel like hacker man. You know what's super weird? Like there was a period when I stopped using a pen for like 2 years, and before I stopped, my handwriting was so bad, like unreadable, but after not using a pen, it's like the lines are straighter and my handwriting is better. Huh, that is weird. Mine has just gotten sloppier and sloppier, because I almost never write. Work with 3 monitors also makes me feel like I can have Twitch in one and Spotify on the other and just work with one. Well, yes, exactly. That's the problem, is when you don't actually use it for working. Normally work on 2 monitors, and it feels like I'm slowing my workflow down when I can work on only 1 monitor. I feel ya, I feel ya. In reality, main is a project, second is Netflix, and third has BuzzFeed articles. Yeah, that's also been my experience. Well, not really BuzzFeed, but I know what you mean. That's not the intended usage of Bez joke. Also, when gaming, you can have like Spotify and Discord open on a second monitor and then some other stuff on third. I could have 3 monitors, but my disk is not big enough. Can you exclude someone from a command? Streamer wants to exclude someone from using a command. Get a stand that can hold multiple monitors and put one of them on top of the others. Yeah, that's a good idea. I originally got 3 for playing Forza Horizon on them, but quickly realized it's a massive fad and it's much better on 1. Oh yeah. Don't make me remove the command. Right, so we've got a tank. I don't think he needs to do anything special. Did I remove the command? Did I? Right. Alright, where was I? I was rudely interrupted by the shenanigans. Right, so it's out of there. We need to add a listing in the enemy scripts. Just take the ogre, but we'll weakify it. So that's number 60. Crazy number of enemies. How many does lines? How many lines does that script have? At least 12. for real. It has 3,300. How do you find anything from there? Search or just scroll? Why would I step on fishes? That's weird. Leave the fish alone. Happens and it's not a good sensation, not even close to good. So you're wishing upon me a mediocre sensation. That is not nice. Did we just randomly get given the new character? Yeah, we did. What are the chances? 1 in 7 actually, but what are the odds? Should probably animate a bit slower, but otherwise. Oh, don't act oversensitive when warning you about one of the dangers in Portugal. Have you warned me about British people? That sounds like they're more dangerous. So we need to add stuff. Oh yeah, I also want to slow down the walking animation. Peixe aranha, spiderfish, can give nausea and vomiting and high fever. Well, why should I step on it then? That doesn't make any sense. Sounds like I shouldn't step on it. Hide in the sand and the beaches at low water. That seems stupid because that's where you're gonna step on them. Why would you do that? So point after. What's that? 5 would be 2 frames. Doesn't seem right. What's this? Okay. What is happening? So. So 2 frames equals 0.6 seconds. Why did I find this frames per second stuff so difficult to work out? Right, so 2 frames is 0.6 seconds, so how many frames in a second? So 2 divided by 0.6? Yes, that's 3.33, which isn't quite right, but it's not gonna get any better. So if we did 3 frames per second, then 2 would be 67. If we did 4, then it would be 0.5. See how it feels. Maybe could even walk slower, I think. Okay. Seems pretty good. Right, give me a moment, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Lies you were moving? You don't know that. And besides, it wouldn't have felt like a time passed, so. If I froze time, I would have been back instantly. Where is this enemy info table? Oh, it's that. Freezing time is instant, thawing it takes time. That is confusing and I love it. Thinks FME is his biggest ally, and that means you're in trouble. No offense, FME. None taken. Good. All sorted. Don't know if we want that, but it's there. We could do like a cost associated with them. But anyway, now they will spawn things. Do we have any floor holes here still? We do, I think, yeah. Did you beat Terramorphous in Borderlands 2? I can't remember. What's Terramorphous? Terramorphous the Invincible. Is that a secret or something? Terramorphous the Invincible is a raid boss in Borderlands. It was conceived as a tougher follow-up to Crawmerax the Invincible. It's an enormous, unique threshold. It's only accessible once the main story has been completed. Oh, yeah. Terramorphous isn't... Yeah, I remember this guy. I can't remember, actually. I don't know if we ever beat Terramorphous. I remember fighting him, and I remember it being tough. So for sure, at least at some point we came up against him and we're like, yeah, no, this is not gonna work. I'm just starting True Vault Hunter modes to get up to level. Are you playing on your own? No, me and one buddy mainly. That's cool, because playing on your own is not fun. It's good that you can't hit and run, because that doesn't seem fair. Let's see what this does. So first a crawler, then a tank, then a crawler, another tank. Borderlands sucks, I don't have any friends. That is pretty cool. So is that the last one? Yeah, there's 2 spawners. In solo, if you die, the boss health regens. You don't notice that in co-op. Huh. And like, isn't it much harder to come back alive if you get dropped in solo? Because you still, I take it you still have to just shoot an enemy, whereas in co-op you can, you know, have your buddy pick you up. Can you destroy that hole? No. You cannot. For sure, fight for your life is key. Also, the skill trees that extra stuff when you go down a health for so. Yeah, it's just a bummer that you have to waste resources on that, you know? I guess you get all the loot for yourself, so maybe that kind of counteracts it, but still. Those casters are tough, man. But I do like it. It's definitely gonna add a challenge. So enemies will keep popping out. Yeah, from the holes, yes. That should be stored though. That should be there already. It shouldn't be reappearing. Why is that? That's weird. Oh, the characters, there's a limit to how many characters exit it, which I set. The enemies are coming out of the floor sphincters. Also, it depends on what character you're playing. There's one in Borderlands 2 where build means you can take friendly fire, so it's easier in solo. Oh yeah, it's the... is it the Gunzerker or something? I know which one you mean. So yeah, it's like a limit of... Oh, it's this Psycho. Yeah, okay, I got it wrong. But yeah, so there would be like 5 enemies or whatever number I set that come in every time, but it's capped after that, so they'll stop appearing now, I think. I'm concerned about the floor hole respawning because it should just exist. No? Wait, why? Okay, why? What? So if I go in here and then leave again... Did I reload the game before? I'm confused. For example, I was playing with some friends and I went to res him and he unloaded his shotgun and took me down. That is, to be fair, like a psycho. Will that hole disappear after a while once all the enemies from it have been defeated? No. Well, I mean, I'm open to changes, but the way it's intended currently is... Well, it fits the story. So the story is that the world is crumbling, falling apart. And so these holes appear in different areas, and enemies like monsters, demons spill out of them. So in that sense, it wouldn't make sense that it would disappear. And in terms of mechanics, it's intended as a way to scale up areas that would otherwise be really simple. So maybe these guys need to spawn in the same way the other creatures do as well. Because I think they have a way they spawn. You should ask your artist to create some more squares so it looks like it's cracking. That just looks like a square. What do you mean by a square, though? Or like you... No, I get what you mean by it looks like a square, but what do you mean... How would it... what should it be changed so it doesn't look like a square? Some more tiles. Okay, so it's like more like diamond shape or something. So some tiles that aren't part of the hole but are like part of the crack or something. You see what you do on water. You have those border tiles. You should have some with cracks and stuff around the hole. Yeah, it's probably quite a good idea. I think. I don't know why he hasn't done that. Probably he's just scared that it will look weird in different areas. I'll ask him and see what he thinks. It looks a little perfect in shape for a shattered bit of earth. That is a good way of putting it. It would look more organic. It doesn't have to be something really over the top. Yeah. So the flyers look really good when they come in. That looks alright. It's not great, but it just needs to ease in anyway. Did the consumption caster do that as well? Wait, Orc Grasslands, wasn't that the Plains of Mediocrity before? Yeah, unfortunately I updated the names to actuals. Hey Jeremy, thank you very much for the sub. 5-month streak. Thank you very much. Right, getting some graphics feedback from the viewers. They are saying that Plains of Mediocrity is better than Orc Grasslands. Of course you'd think that. They're saying that the purple holes in the ground are too perfect. They need cracks and stuff on the borders to look more like the earth breaking. Right, taking a break. What you doing? I've added this tanky consumption dude, and updated the way the floor holes spawn units, so they now spawn all kinds of consumption units, basically. So it should be, there's always a crawler first, because they're like the easiest enemy, but then you get like casters and stuff like that. Flyers, little bats. Casters are a bit buggy. But I'm pretty happy in general. They're pretty cool units as well, so that's good. Should place some NPCs near where the world crumbles so you can have some transition and impact on the player, not just whole and then enemies. Make people run for their lives. I do intend on having an early encounter where you speak to an NPC, and as when you finish the dialogue, one of those holes just opens underneath them and just destroys the NPC, basically. Are there water-based enemies that pop out of ponds / bodies of water when you get too close? No, actually we don't have any water-based enemies. We don't really have a way to tag water as water, if that makes sense. Was in the trailer, wasn't it? Yeah, like basically that's what I envisaged. So like when you leave the academy, so as you're leaving the academy, at the very beginning of the game, you've had the training and kind of instructions and stuff. You leave here, and I'm hoping that the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna walk into this house. I don't actually know if this is gonna work. There might be a bug or something, but basically you walk into the house. And then there's going to be a person here, so you talk to the person, and then when you're done talking to them, it explodes, and you're just like, oh shit. Well, we do have water-based enemies. Water retard's not my enemy. Water retard's my ally. But yeah, that's the plan. But other than that, how are you gonna get people into the house? What, you mean like force people in? I won't. I'm just hoping that they'll do it. They'll see a house. You know, if they'll be in exploration mode, they'll see the house. I'm kind of hoping to draw them this way. See, but I'm talking about something that happens always when a hole appears. The player needs some warnings. Do they need warnings? All the enemies don't appear instantly. You would be able to... Yes, I see house I go in. This is how life works. Well, I want people in the house, but I want it to be up to them as well. This probably triggers a cutscene. Yeah, it does. That looks like non-blurry ground plane. Did it get fixed? It's... No, unfortunately. Also, hello, Bud Pico. It wasn't fixed because this is default round rendering. Round rendering. Ground rendering. I can't believe I did that. Well, I already made the path. Maybe it isn't enough, but I've made the path to go like, come on, bend it that way. Yeah, there's like other paths here, but basically I'm hoping that with the sign here, so you're just like, alright, that's a sign, and then the rest of there just seems barren, grassy, you're gonna naturally gravitate to it anyway, surely. Well, yes, there's a couple of dudes here to fight. There's some fighting, then there's transition here, there's transition here, and that's it. I mean, to an extent, this is like open world light. There's only so much I intend to do to force people to do anything. If I forced them to walk into the house, then I'd be like, maybe even just something that make it seem like it's an ordinary, not an ordinary empty house, like a little garden. Water retard, you forget that this will be the first house anybody sees ever. Do you know what I mean? You've played this quite a lot. To you, all houses are empty because all the houses you've seen are either you can't get into or they're empty. And Bez, to answer your question, almost all houses in the game will be enterable, except the ones in the capital, because there's a million of them there. Like all these ones here, you won't be able to go into because there's just tons of them. And it's abandoned anyway, so just be not much of a point. But yeah, other than that, all the houses will be enterable. We'll have dialogues on the closed houses doors. I could do, or just you can enjoy. Well, by default, I'm going to have. Can you hear that? That's the longest buzz ever. Right, I'm gonna see what that is. Right back. Oh, that was the buzziest buzzer that has ever buzzed in the history of buzzing. Or just trying to enter the house. Yeah, that was a big old nasty buzzer. GCJJYY, thank you for the follow. I thought that still heard sound effects. I don't know what song was on before this, but this is now Song of Storms, which I'm okay with. What was before? I remembered, I don't know that track. Oh, this is the Studio Ghibli inspired one. What nice pixelers, thank you very much. Legit, I entered the dev room, yeah, and loud as a bang. I've got an idea for the dev room. I'm pretty chuffed about it. I think it's pretty clever. I'm a thinker. Buzz the door for 3 seconds. NPC comes over like, let go of the buzzer. Stop leaning on it. I'm coming. That's what she said also. Right. But yeah, I can't remember where we were on that, but basically, by default, it'll be just no interaction. But if that is confusing, then I'll add in a little dialogue. For some reason, that made me remember when I found in Warcraft that you could annoy your units. Oh yeah. What? What? Quit bugging me! Something like that. It was good. Good times. I'll never unhear job done. Stop rocking the boat, you're making me seasick. Is that Warcraft 2 or something? I played I think I remember Warcraft 1 mostly. I think I played Warcraft 2 a bit, but Warcraft 1 was good times. Warcraft 2 human boats. Yeah, okay. From Warcraft 2, the only thing I remember is Captain on the Bridge. Human ship squads.
Stop rocking taking the boat. You're making me seasick. Captain on the bridge.
Oh yeah, captain on the bridge.
Skipper,
Skipper,
set sail.
set
Aye,
sail.
aye, sir. Aye, Captain. Underway.
Submarine, that's good. Oh yeah, good times. The unit barks were so good. Like Red Alert and stuff was so good as well. Engineering. Analyzing schematics. You don't remember the old Commandos games? I think I played that. I can't recall the skeleton was on the horse, the one that wanted to kill you. I can't remember that at all. Very
Growing impatient. Don't push it. When my work is finished, I'm coming back for you. I'm alive. Yes. Make it quick. Of course, Master. Very well.
Oh, that's good stuff. Back Tartarine. Tartazoid. Does that load? No, it won't. Hogs of War had the best vehicles. Now that one I haven't played. Yesterday I didn't study at all. Seems reasonable. They made a song about my name when I hear it. What, about being a Serbian patriot? That's one bad word, but I blurred it out with stars. What? I don't know if it is a bot. If you're not a bot, can you write pineapple in chat? Said I watched 8 episodes of Star Trek Enterprise and I really like the show, but the theme song is so shit, like it's so bad. Which one is that? Which one's Enterprise? Oh, is that the relatively new one? The It's Been a Long Road getting from there to here? Right, Jeremy, you've been marked as clear, as has Krug. S for super, that's a great I am. E is for emotion, which I don't have, okay. That doesn't sound healthy. R is for redemption, which you will have to do. B is bitch, you are so effed. I is for imprisonment, that what I'll do to you. You'll keep me in prison. A is for a monster that I have turned into. N is for nyum. Food, Serbia is full of it. Allow me to retry. What? What the hell are you on about? Orange in chat. Drake, you're a bot. Are the Serbians after you, Braj? Seems like it. There's a second part. Can I speak for all of us when I say we would prefer to wait, build anticipation for the second part? But we didn't have a choice in the matter. P is, okay, I'm gonna read this. P is for power, that I'm currently speaking. A is for ASMR, which I hate a lot. T is for T-Series, Pewds is the best. R is for revolution, which I lead. I is for incredible destruction, which I'm doing. O is October, month I was born. T is for 12, I am 12 years old. My name is Serbian Patriot and I like to say hello. Okay. What are we doing here? We've done this. Yeah, we need the ending scripts. No, it says T is for 12, I'm 12 years old. Can anybody see T is for terror? No, you wrote T is for 12, I'm 12 years old. You've been hacked, bro. It's those crazy Montenegrins. They hacked your song. I'm guessing you watched a ton of Star Trek before, because of Cat. Yes, that is true. Why are we still here? Just to suffer. Whoa, what are you talking about swallowing, Serbian Patriot? That's weird. They're coming out of the wall sphincters. Who's coming out of the... Sick Raz. Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome everybody. Top Rush is actually PewDiePie. Ally. Hope this doesn't bug up now, but it might do. This is what we're working on. Right, yeah, so we're currently adding this guy. He needs to be like dark purple, but he's currently light purple. Right, Mr. Patriot, I'm going to... Yeah, maybe I should just time you out. I don't think a timeout will work. It's either like... It's like... Calm down, son. And it'll be okay. Stop spamming stuff. Otherwise, we're gonna... ban your butt. Anyway, Sekraz, welcome. Thank you very much for the raid. Don't time out the 12-year-old. No, I don't want to, but it's disruptive. It was funny for a bit, but it's enough. Meditates, that's good. So yeah, this is what we're working on. We're trying to add this, like, this is basically soul version of our buddy. It's a long story. What we have worked on earlier this stream was these floor holes here that spawn a bunch of demons from the dark depths. Pretty cool, in my opinion. We added this tanky dude. And then all kinds of stuff. Anyway, so I'm gonna continue working on this guy. Is this Dark Souls? Hey Fletcher. You need to be more comprehensive, young people. Thanks, Dad, Bez. To be that boring, serious person, technically it's against terms of service to be 12 on Twitch. Well, other than the hacked lyrics, he didn't say he was 12, to be fair. Isometric Games, it's been a long time since playing those for me. Oi! I didn't mean to delete all of them, but I guess they're all wiped. Anyway, chill. 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 What engine is this? Default, yes. That's the deets. You only deleted one. Oh, that's weird, because they all went blank or like grayed out in my chat box. That's cool. Well, that's a warning shot then. Right, so we wanted to tweak the coloring here. Wait, Fletcher, is the streamer obliged to ban? That can't be right, surely. Because that seems like a Twitch-wide thing, not a streamer thing. That is true, but I hold the power. Don't fuck with me, I have power of God and anime on my side. Alright, you're not 12, now chill. I believe you. Where were we? Not meant to be under 13 on Twitch, and with the new terms of service, you're responsible for the content of your chat. Interesting. I can see it, but have you just deduced that then? Because I can see where you're coming from, but that's strictly not content of chat. That is, I don't know, just accessing Twitch in a way you're not supposed to or something, I don't know. See a lot of other streamers adopting that approach, I assume that's just... Yeah, that's the thing, there's no clarity in the rules, right? It's like, there's this controversy going on right now with like some streamer, Alinity I think, like threw her cat or something, and they're actually like going nuts on her. But there's like a clip of someone else doing the exact same thing that she did and they didn't get banned, so I think the problem is there's not enough clarity, and so people, when they know that their content of their chat is their responsibility, then they'll just interpret that as, well, you're not allowed to be under 13, so therefore I'm going to ban people that say they are under 13. So I can see why you would need to do that to cover your butt, but it's nuts. Right, so was it just the tint? Yeah. So we wanted to intensify the tint, I guess. I think we could do that by increasing the alpha channel, which is just weird. I do feel partially responsible, Warrior Tart, because I did lean into the trolling for a bit. Tell me, did y'all decide to fuck with me, or is it really what it says? Yeah, we pulled a goof on you. It did say T for terror. I admit it. So if we just drop that. It was a Christmas joke, Mark. Oh, that scene, man. I'm fairly new to Twitch, still have not come across proper trolls, they terrify me. Dude, yeah, like... proper trolls are easy to deal with. Hey Crass, I didn't see you there. But yeah, so proper trolls are easy to deal with because they'll just come in and say like, hey, I wanna fudge your mum. And then you're just like, alright, cool, you're banned, bye. That's easy. And then, but the problem is ones that like balance the line and you're not sure if they're serious and just a bit clumsy in like their wording and stuff, or they're actually like trying to mess with you. So there was once, Bez, I think you were there then, there was like 5 people showed up at the same time and they were all like making these like half jokes, half questions and stuff like, oh, are you seriously doing this full time? And like, you know, that kind of stuff. And I was like, I think these guys are just messing with me, but it wasn't like, it would be like, it would look kind of iffy for me to just ban people for like just asking a question. So that's kind of, that's the real trick to it. So that was a kind of tough one. Those ones are tricky to deal with because then you have to either be really strict and ban people as soon as they, but then it could be a misunderstanding. You could ban someone that didn't mean anything by it. Or you can be too tolerant with people that are trying to like get at you, you know. So it's a tough one. So I didn't really catch up with chat there. Most trolls are uncreative and dull. It's more hilarious than anything. Yeah, exactly. If it's just like throwing some expletives at you, it's easy to deal with. I'm good, Crass. Hope you're good too. I heard you were ill. I hope you're feeling better. Proper troll as top pressure 1 year NC set. Trust me, I've noticed. Yeah, you remember that Tart. Fletcher, you got auto-modded. What does it say? Left. Oh, thought. I'm gonna allow that one. To be fair, if you warn people that they're crossing a boundary, it's up to them to adhere to it and fix their behavior. Otherwise, a ban is fair game. Yeah, but you still like. I guess this is just personal for me. I would feel like if someone, effectively, what I'm saying is, guys, you're getting at my insecurities, and I don't like it. Please stop. That's kind of like then they've won. So I guess my strategy was to, you know, just kind of pretend and kind of try and muddle through, and then they just left. So I didn't actually have to do anything, but I guess it was a draw because they got to me, but they didn't get, so they won on that point, but they also didn't get a reaction out of me, so they didn't win entirely, I guess. So yeah, man, super crazy sinus infection. It's getting better, just the entire left side of my face hurts. That sucks, man. Insecurities, you no way. See, I don't know if that's a compliment or if it's just that it's obvious. I'm extremely confrontational with trolls when I'm live. See, I don't know, do you find that helps or does it feed them? See, I don't know, man. I guess I just don't give a shit whether they win or not. Yeah, I suppose so. Because you can say... So you say it's like get into you or whatever. Why is that not working? What do they really win when getting under your skin? Let's be real. I'd be worried about encouraging more of it because then, like, if you ban someone, banning isn't a great solution because it's pretty easy to create new accounts. So I did have a troll that was like a year ago or something that was creating like 10 accounts or something. And just kept coming back. So it feeds trolls to have someone feel awkward or feel uncomfortable, but if you have a way with words, you want to be able to rebut and then give up. I think I have to show your game to my wife, she'll love it. It's not available on Steam, but you can wishlist it and you can check out the trailer and all this kind of stuff on Steam. Twitch IP bans, I'm pretty sure. Well, when I was banning someone, they came back anyway. Then again, she'll be gone for days. Well, then wishlisting is a good idea. Huge influx of trolls doing that on GitHub a while back. He banned them and they created 20 accounts and spammed all repos. Yeah. Autobraj did his job, wouldn't be a problem, but he doesn't do his job, he's lazy. For instance, I don't curse, but if I really want someone to F off, I can say, well, you know, we would probably be better strangers. See, you know, like, remembering what it was like to be a teenager, I think I would feed off of that more. Like, I'm surprised, actually, that there's not more trolling on Twitch, because it's like, you get someone's face live as you mess with them. Usually, like, old internet, it was like, it's just text, you know? You didn't see someone's responses live. So I'm happy about it, but it's just, I'm surprised. There's a lot of it, but not really so much in game dev. Yeah, that's probably true. It's a pretty niche community on Twitch. My favorite troll was the person who came into me doing Go code, asked where was CSGO. If it was a troll, they were the ones who ended up looking like an idiot. But yeah, I find it really depends on what kind of day I'm having. If I'm having a good day, I'll happily engage and verbally assault back. But some days, I mean, because this is like a big deal for me, what I'm doing, and I am pretty uncertain about whether this has been a massive mistake life-wise, so it's pretty easy to get at me. So some days, if I'm not feeling like super hot about it, then having someone like insidiously needling me about it, it just gets to me quickly, and it sucks, you know. My wife streams ASMR and there's a significant amount of trolls there, but most of it is people being lewd. Yeah, that I could see that. I could see that for sure. I mean, there's I raid Lana Lux, I think she's called sometimes, and I can't really hang out there too much because the chat is just awkward. It's always people like commenting on her appearance and stuff like that. It's just nuts. Ugh. I feel like, what can a troll say to hurt me that I don't already say to myself? Is that bad? I mean, I get where you're coming from. That's the same for me, but I still don't like hearing it, you know? We understand that it's pretty big for you. Looking at your skill level, we can understand that. Does that compliment this? I'm so confused. Dude, yes, it's so bad over there. Yeah, it's like, it's really depressing. Like, it's a shame. It's constant. She does a good job of ignoring it, I think, but if it was me, it would just get to me. I'd be so fed up. There was someone who used to stream game dev regularly on Twitch, Drunk Devs, a little bit back. He had a translate name, I heard about this, command for his bot that would auto-delete the troll's next message, post something super positive or a compliment, do it 3 times and then ban the game. That's cool. I like that. I like that. You are dishing out compliments, aren't you? That's weird. Although your happiness is infatuating, that reeks of sarcasm, I would say. So that's low. I have to go sleep, folks. Alright, Sec, Raz, thank you very much for the raid again. I hope you have a good sleep. I never could see on action once and it was great. So I really haven't fired the doubt. You thought it was a compliment, but you had doubts. I was very confused. So that's just like pinky now. We don't want that. Why are you banging your head on the keyboard? That doesn't sound good. You had my old job, I always go back just in time to catch a stream. I always looked forward to it. Last I heard, he burnt up due to his new job. That's a shame. I don't know much about burnout. I wonder what it means, what it does. I hear about people having it all the time. I just don't understand it. Unity likes me. I see. I ate too much food again. What did you have? I see what you did there. See, Bez, that was a bit too on the nose. See what you did there. Just rice. Oh, I forgot about your friggin' rice cooker. I love it. Check this out in the correct area, because there's probably not a lot of sense in checking it in the grasslands, because it's never going to fix it anyway. It works, yay, nice. Congratulations. To play this new Metrovania right now, or get the final touches for Battalia and a build out the struggles. That is a tough one, because I was inclined to say, well, you're ill, so maybe just take it easy. But then I bet you have been taking it easy the past couple of days, and you're kind of itching to get something done, you know? Also, what Metrovania is? Yeah, that's the relevant questions. If it's bloodstained, play bloodstained. Pretty dark. Nearer to me, Sundered. Let me know if he responds. Talking about old streamers, remember Rockzone? Every time I see someone become an affiliate, I always think of that clip in the suit. Was that when it like meant something to become an affiliate? That's pretty dark now, actually. Bloodstained sounds good based on your hype. Oh, it's pretty good to me. Why is it dead now? I'm gonna check that out. Anyway, very quick break. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Alright. Okay. Okie dokie. One of the programmers from Castlevania created it. That's pretty good. Welcome to the hottest day ever in the Netherlands. I'm not in the Netherlands though, so that is irrelevant to me. 39 degrees, that's pretty toasty. Right, so that's good. Why does he not die? It was 39 here last night for reference. No, wait, it was 29. I love that you were just like, I'm gonna tag him. He needs to know he's wrong. But yeah, dude, Watery, I was not enjoying myself last night, and all I could think was, I bet you're having a really bad time if that's the case. We've got bird foods that we hang out the window, and it was like actually melting, just fat flowing onto the window. It was disgusting. I love it. Yeah, I bet you had a tough time of it. It's 34 degrees here, but it's not even 9 AM yet. Damn! AC is love, AC is life. It's really hard to even eat, but you managed! Anybody planning on watching the SpaceX launch tonight? I didn't know there was one, but no, probably not. It's actually been a pretty cool summer so far. That is nuts. Oh, but just message send. Thank you very much for the follow. Right, like 2 cups of rice. So I use Heathen's Steamworks, and the developer of this just added dedicated server tech using Marin's team. I guess that's good. Only 26 degrees Celsius here today. Hashtag calculations. This is a tune. Only enough they're heavily pushing away from gas. Not sure why they want to import, but so people get heat pumps, which is based on the same technology as ACs, which are terrible for heating. And I have a book I want to read after exams. Portugal escaping again from heat wave. 33 doesn't sound so bad. Like, that sounds pretty hot, but I guess you're used to much hotter. It's like a movie but made of words, I love that. .46, I think, is record from Portugal. That's nuts. Sorry for the car alarm. I wonder if that. I assume that's getting picked up by the mic. Probably just gonna mute myself. Literally, as that came through, I was getting up. It's like my approval meant nothing to me. What approval can you give me that I haven't already given myself, huh? It's like an apocalypse outside my house. First the kids, now the car. It's nuts out there. It's nuts. on this tank. It's okay to be old, it is. It is okay to be old. -47 degrees Celsius in a village in Portugal is the European record. The village doesn't exist anymore, it melted. Why don't I have like a moisturizer with SPF in it? That sounds... I don't know why you're gonna do that. Why does it need to be moisturizing as well? Were you that streamer that had actually seen Black Books? I've the comedy show. I've seen some of it, I think. Not all of it. But it was a long time ago, like 2012, something like that. I think we can use the trapper, maybe? What are you eating? Some sort of delicious biscuit, and that's a coaster. I was almost going to say toaster, which would not have made sense. Here's the crawl. Here's the crawler. When British people say we don't have any good sitcoms that grind makers, does anybody say that? Because that's BS. Don't have any good sitcoms. He got you there. Should I save my beard? Yeah, I do think you should shave your beard, nail it to a frisbee, and fling it over a rainbow. That sounds weird. I ruined it. Yeah, it was like, should you save or shave? One of them is. Wash my beard.
Do you think I should wash my beard?
I think you should wash it, yeah. And shave it off. Nail it to a frisbee. And fling it over a rainbow.
Grumpy bookman. It's giving me legit anxiety watching it the first time. Electronics in the bath, huh? And now I'll spend the next hour watching clips of Black Books. Yeah, I can get into those rabbit holes sometimes. I don't like doing that though because I feel like it reduces the enjoyment of any future watch throughs because it's just the purest, best bits, you know? We don't want to do that. This tune is so good. Friggin' Waterworld for Super Nintendo. I need to add tag here. I've never watched the IT Crowd. Oh, how good is this? So good. Definitely watch that clip.
You wouldn't steal a handbag. You wouldn't steal a car. You wouldn't steal a baby. You wouldn't shoot a policeman and then steal his helmet. You wouldn't go to the toilet in his helmet and then send it to the policeman's grieving widow and then steal it again. Downloading films is stealing. If you do it, you will face the consequences.
Man, these anti-piracy ads are getting really mean.
I think we're sitting too close to the screen, and the floor's all sticky over here.
All right.
What the fuck is that? What is that? Are you shitting me? That was the most intrusive. That made me salty. Is that an official YouTube channel or someone pirating the show? Because if it's pirating the show, then I at least understand it, but it's still stupid. If it's official, then what the frig were they thinking? Someone pirating the show, well then, it's kind of fair enough, right? Is that official? That's ridiculous. We're talking about memory or RAM. Ha, isn't it? RAM is memory? Am I being a silly goose? Yeah, that's pretty nuts if that's official though. I believe you, Drake. I just didn't understand the joke. So, isn't it all RAM is memory, but not all memory is RAM? Don't watch Drake's. Watch this one and don't watch anything else until you see the show. You seem very confident that I'll like this.
Has this ever happened to you?
From today, dialing 999 won't get you the emergency services. And that's not the only thing that's changing. Nicer ambulances, faster response times, and better looking drivers mean they're not just the emergency services, they're your emergency services. So, remember the new number. That's
See, it ruined it for me because I saw it in the title. I'm like, I'm just waiting for the whole full number to come out. I suppose by now I know it.
I've had a bit of a tumble.
Well, that's easy to remember. 0118 999 88199 9119 7253.
I like that it's obviously on that TV screen so you can read it. David, thank you very much for the sub. Thanks, man. I really appreciate that. How are you doing? And Tart. I didn't realize it was a dude in a wig. That's my top-notch perceptions there. They're coming out of that wall sphincters. Whitlock. RAM, random access memory, but also ROM, read-only memory, PROM, programmable read-only memory, and EEPROM, electronically erasable read-only memory. So I was right then. Hey Whitlock, thank you very much for the raid. Right back at you. I'm not going to ask you how your stream was. I'm going to say goodbye to you because you need to go. See you later, Whitlock. Thank you for the raid. That's funny. I guess he's we could add just padding there. Oh, I was doing mouth drums, wasn't I? Sorry about that. Nobody enjoys that. But it's a banger of a tune though. It's that Super Nintendo compilation that you sent. I did already have it on the playlist. It's so good. It's crazy. And this is just... Is it David Wise? How good is he? It's just nuts. Like, I thought it was nostalgia, but I've listened to these songs now so much that, you know, I've probably, like, diluted that. And what I'm left with is just bloody amazing music. Like, I was worried about ruining my nostalgia for the like Donkey Kong music, and I think that's happened, but it's like, it's still as good, you know? What's this one from again? This is from Donkey Kong Country 1. It's the, I guess it's the underwater music? Aquatic ambiance. It's so good. This one's been in my head for years, it feels like. Probably. I'm thinking of making these tiles walkable and like adding a connection between these. I think that would work. And then, because we'll already have like a teleporting puzzle here where they're too far away from each other, so that's okay. So I think what I'm gonna do. Which one is that? Is that this?
Is it? I thought it was this. Oh, because it's in this layer. Oop. Should really be studying, but I can't be arsed. How much have you studied today? You need to give yourself breaks. Don't just beat yourself up for not studying 12 hours a day. It's not realistic. It might be that you've not studied enough, but I don't know that. Like an hour. So it's not loads, but it's not nothing either. Another amazing song. Honestly, I just need to make sure I'm up to speed with lighting calculations and quad multiplication, then I'm Gucci. Sweet! That sounds good. Is that all I can work out you're doing? Yeah, I was just hyped about the song, that's it. They're coming out of the wall sphincters. Fives Felt. Coming in with the raid. Hello, welcome guys. You Swedish? That sounds like a Swedish name. All these raids, right? Let's open them up. FB, don't be racist against Swedish people. It's not becoming. That's better. Are they not all enemies? Yeah. Fives Fets, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate it. Okay, so then I just want to clean up the collisions as well. So what we gotta do is on this. That'd be good. You're a collision. How dare you? That is like worse than the worst trolls we discussed. Honestly, I can't believe it. The burn sweetie, look at it. Wow, you can be sassy. Hey, Monkbit Games, no, I'm using something called Defold. Right now I'm not in Defold, of course. I'm in Tiled, but still. What, this isn't Unity? I've been lied to all these years. I bet it has been. Has it been years you've been following? Slash I've been streaming? It has been, hasn't it? I started in 2019, didn't I? That's cray. 50 bits for Unity Defold. Thank you very much for the bits. I really appreciate it. You use Unity FME. If you think this is Unity, you might want to check out what you've been working in since last summer, if I remember right. Yeah, it was sometime. You were here for 789 though, I think. That was in April last year. Yeah, way before that. Oofed. Probably followed you like half year before that. Yeah, so like around January that year is when I like improved the stream. I got a better mic and stuff. Before that I wasn't really getting any followers or anything. Oh geez. I'm gonna need like a shockwave. That worked out pretty well. Let me out of here. You've been yeah, he unfollowed because he hates me. Oh, this is a tune as well. Is this the Flintstones? This is the Flintstones, and it's such a banger of a track. That's weird. What area is this? This is the Swordsman's Soul. Friggin' Flintstones. So yeah, there's a map back there that was busted. These guys haven't seen me. Is that the one you've shown before? If so, I looked for it, but I couldn't find one. There's a definite change in tone there in the music. No, no, don't go for my turret! No! My turret! You be killing my turret! That took a hit. You haven't made music for this area, have you? I don't think you have. But yeah, it did annoy me when I was looking at your equation there, Tart, because I feel like there should be a pattern. I just couldn't see it. So was the map that's got that one, not that one, this one? Yeah. Yeah, it's on the shadow layer, that's why. Did not know this area existed, to be honest. It's on the list, I'm sure. But let's check it out. Yeah, you have made something. I can't remember. Possibly Inside Mind, okay. That doesn't sound finished. Yeah, I called it Mind, but actually it's Soul. That's my bad. So that probably explains why you didn't recognize it. Yeah, it's my bad. It's probably too quiet for you guys to hear. It's pretty quiet for me. I remember though when I was doing the Inside Mind stuff, I don't think I had any context other than the visuals. Yeah, well you can get a bit more now. The soul collector person in the capital, if you chat with him, that'll give you a bit more context, I think. But basically, you enter the swordsman's soul to cleanse him. So he accepted consumption. So these dudes are all invading, and you have to basically get yourself up to here, and you find these consumption versions of the swordsman that you have to fight and destroy. And if you kill both of them, then you have cleansed them of consumption. So at least now it's like a full area, and you can check it out and stuff. I'm not sure about the harp that repeats. I think it's a harp, but I like the other stuff in the background. I think I know what I would change about this track. Okay, so that's basically the enemies, I would say. We can tweak it later, but... It just builds on that one idea. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, it's for uni. Right, so that was... We've done him there, but I guess he's contained in there. So we've added him as a unit. That was the main reason we wanted that. We've done the enemies. Otherwise I see letters, numbers, and a whole lot of F that. That is also what I see, coincidentally. Can I link a pic of what I've been banging my head for? Yes, go ahead. Is it meant to be from Matrices? That does sound right. Can't remember exactly what it was, but yeah. Basically for vectors, my way of remembering it is, because it's y1, z2 minus y2, z1, I'm gonna read this, z1, x2 minus z2, x1, x1, y2 minus x2, y1, which is easy because it just goes left to right, y to z to x to y again. Easy peasy. Fog of War, actually more about learning the texture rendering stuff in Unity, etc. Right, so is that visible and the rest is fog? That's cool. That's a pretty big deal actually, if you learn that. I love that you just, basically for vectors, my way of remembering it is just well, you could Google them, it's hardly difficult. Can add the gradient soon, then I'll automatically update it on correct places. That's cool. Problem isn't that I can't do them, I basically just need a way of remembering the way to do it by heart. Yeah. Show the horse human guy, yeah! He was a programming streamer who then went to crypto, and now I don't know if he still streams, but here it is. This doesn't cover the cross product, unfortunately. Fletcher. Moo! You don't cover the cross product? That is also a very comprehensive argument. Why does it have to be so hot? Why does it? Why would you even tell me that? Oh, poor tart. Object is factory creates one init. I think you mean literally. Sorry, figuratively. It's 29 here tomorrow. That's not so bad. There's no stopping it. Tomorrow is the day I die. Does this load every time? Where is the miscontroller? Monday to Friday will be rainy and 20 for a week though. We're going boating during the weekend, so hopefully it doesn't rain up north. But I imagine it will. Oh yeah. Saturday it's raining. Great. Sunny until Friday. Perfect. Got work tomorrow. I'm stuck between work, has aircon but work, and whether I should call in and suffer in silence at home. I say just work. It'll go quicker. If there's AC, you do it. You do it for me. I may get dropped into work earlier and sit in the walk-in fridge until work starts. We also have a walk-in freezer. Well, why just sit in the fridge then? Own it if you want the cold. I'd lock you in at 2 watery tart. Until you learn to appreciate some heat. Heat sucks. I will gut you. What? No! You! I'd rather eat pineapple on pizza than deal with this heat. Oh, that sounds great. Pineapple pizza in hot weather. I am ready. Why are you antagonizing us? You're antagonizing me too. It's a two-way antagonization street. Your existence is intact. That's not as funny as the smiley emote. Let's check this guy out. Seems to just be quiet, which is weird. Really sad people wear a happy face. Existence is pain. What is pain without existence? Nothing. On that cheery note, I'm gonna wrap it up, I believe. You cheery butts. Hope the sun shines on you and you get happy. That's how it works, right? So things. I'm building up a checklist for myself about things to thank people for. So first of all, thank you Jeremy for the bits. Thank you David for the sub, and Jeremy for the sub. And thank you to all the raiders, Sekraz, Whitlock, and Fives Fit for the raiders. Lots of love. I'll try not to call you next time you start. You can call me, it makes me feel loved. Welcome to Gen Z, bitch. If you haven't already, drop a follow here on Twitch so you can tag along as we continue developing this game, and also all these social medias. Speaking of Gen Z, like, share, and snap, and whatever, all the things. Thank you, Fletcher, for being the bestest viewer. Yep. Thanks to Drake Spartan for existing. Yep. It's all officially approved messages. So I'm going to stream again tomorrow. If you're around it, I'd love to see you. Let's raid somebody now. Hopefully see you on the other side. Have a great day and see you later.